Hi all, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, we are on KoTOR's yacht, ship, whatever, and Peter and Kreia just got me, myself and I out of this prison. It's a huge prison. And I want to check out the console.
I hear you.
Yeah?
Because it might have something we can use. Acquire power distribution access code. So let's see. Should I... This is for containment cells, docking hatch, and seal. So what's the secondary cloaking device for the ship? Well, what else could it be? So switch containment cells to secondary system. Switch docking hatch seal to secondary system. Okay, so now it supporting containment cells. Can I switch them as well? So now it's not supporting anything. So secondary now has containment cells, cloaking device, and docking hatch. I have no idea, but I feel like it's important. How about these guys? I can repair, scavenge, and I can also examine the unit's behavior core, but I don't know if I can do anything after I've done that. Well, okay. We got some components, that was it. How about I try the computer first? Nothing? Alright. That's it, I guess. Are you back here? That's so strange. But oh well. Thanks guys for saving me. Let's get out of here. Now we need to go through that mine area. This way, I think. Let's try and avoid those mines, shall we? Yep. One at a time. Oh, there's two. They saw me? Yep, they saw me. Let's just stay here and wait for them. There they come. No? Kreia? Are you gonna do anything?
I hear you.
Yeah?
Fallen.
That's one. Now, let's see if we can pull the other one. There's two more of them. Uh-oh, I got... Nope, that's Kreia giving me a break. Kreia? Do anything?
Let's go.
Okay, one more. I can take it away. Just because there's no point in going back. Right. You can. So, you stay there.
Yes.
And Kreia. Alright.
What's going on?
Now, everyone join forces, okay? There's a lot of droids over there. A lot of them. Let's see. Are they gonna... Probably gonna run... Well... Yeah. They're not coming? Yeah, they are. actually think the best option is to go back and try and get the minefield to also go for KoTOR droids. So let's see if we can do that. Because there's a lot of them. So let's try this. The minefield. Yep, I know. So now all units are considered hostile. Thank you. That's exactly what I want. Let's not step on the deadly mines, please. Now, guys, follow me, please. Let's see if we can get them.
I suggest you surrender.
Really?
Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
So that's the help you want. You want the help of a slave. Let's do it like this. Now, guys, be ready. Here they are. That was and effective.
Fallen.
Okay. Now, that was fun. Let's move on. You got rid of all the mines for us, so that's nice. Not quite. Not quite. Let's see. Well, do we want to go for them or no? I could run and disable them now, couldn't I? I think I can. Just because there's no point in running over them if I can avoid it. Let's see. Minefield. Shut down. Yeah. So now they are disabled. Perfect. Alright. So I think they're for the same room. So we're gonna enter the same room no matter which way it is, I think. Yeah. And what do we have here? Nothing. Console. Primary. Power system. Bridge command console. Did we not disable this one? Wait a second. Nothing? Come on, can't. So it's active, supporting none. And alright. Can I disable the secondary? I hope so, because that will solve a lot of problems. 5. I can't. Can I shut down? Let's see. Touch systems disabled. Perfect. That's exactly what. Wait. Is that it? I think so. Right. Multiple ships on intercept course. Cloaking device disabled. Perfect.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm out of here. Really? I'm tired of this. Come on. Yes, we had to. So that's stupid. Wait, there's another. I want to loot this container. Wait. Okay. A lot of items. Access code to droid controller. I don't even know if I need it now. But maybe there's a lot of them waiting for us. Let's get out. Hello. I just disabled this one? Yeah, I did. No, not these ones. They're not Yeah, they'll do. You're fucked. I know.
Let us end this.
Again? Okay, well, let's get over there and help it.
This shall not stop us for long.
Didn't Atten deal with those two? I thought it did. Oh well. I guess one more time.
Mechana kreve mopa. Tamasuna ramga mak chojane. Anda scream sochi.
Take him down.
Stupid girls. They think they can handle 3 force users. Really? That's a good idea? Oh well. Yeah, hey.
Let us end this.
Can't use my...
How do you like that?
Can't even jump inside. Okay. That's... Yeah, hello. Really? Well, okay then. Take this guy.
For it.
Yep, we are done here. Bye.
can't believe we just blew up KoTOR's yacht. That's going to destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep KoTOR off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
Hello.
What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
I prefer you leave us alone.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Your orders? Your orders?
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
So, we're not done with this guy. Yeah. He cannot set off mines. Okay. Fine. I don't want your help. I really don't.
It was not a request. Any attempt to interfere with my duties would be unfortunate. As much as I need you, you will find you will need me as well, and this droid will prove useful on your journey.
Okay. Well, Master Eli is waiting for us. Enough talk.
So, you have returned from exile. KoTOR thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did KoTOR think I would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Yeah. But why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
Okay. I've got some questions.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Where are all the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of KoTOR's plan.
Plan for what, exactly?
He felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few. And I have not heard from them in some time.
Well, I met Brooke on Dantooine.
Brooke still lives?
Yeah.
I had not felt his presence for some time.
So, I have some more questions.
What I can tell you, I will.
Do you know anything about Force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Brooke could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Is there any way to remove such a bond?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty, a wound.
At the end of my trial, you said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And KoTOR was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
That's all I wish to know. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So, did you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Wait. For all the failings of the Jedi, there have been so many successes.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed. But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This is a long war, I fear, with many battles left to fight. You will need to conserve your strength when using the Force, if you hope to make it through the long road ahead. This form heightens your affinity to the Force, allowing you to gather your strength faster, even in the midst of combat. Perhaps Exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Not sure I like being called Exile, but well. And now I'm alone. Alright, I guess back to the Ebon Hawk. Hopefully, without an incident, but yeah.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
Oh, okay.
Mission achieved. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
I'm so done with you guys. Can't you just deactivate yourselves or something? Please?
HK-47, I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query. What is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query. Have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation, Envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rocket?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, you know, Atten, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the time. I've hunted a lot of people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out.
That guy, I don't trust him.
I do. I mean, he's all right, I guess. He's like someone who watches too many holovids. Or teaches them.
Yeah, you're right. He's boring.
Yeah, and that puts him a few ranks up the ladder from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not boring.
No, you're more like a shifty, lying idiot with a tendency to complain about every little thing and offer only small bits of helpful advice if pressured. He'd get beaten to death on Nar Shaddaa almost as soon as he landed, though.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thought I had some competition there.
Oh, well, it's not really a competition. I mean, you're kind of an idiot, Atten, and you don't shower enough, and you scratch your equipment when you think no one's looking. Don't take it too hard, though. That still makes you better than most people I've met on Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks.
And stop watching her. She's got enough problems.
Jedi. Jedi. Betrayal. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
There's a lot of stuff going on this ship, even when we're not here. Yeah, that's for sure. But actually, I think we'll save the chat for the next time, because It's gonna be a long one, I suppose. I suspect we'll have a lot of people to chat with, so I'll leave that up for the next episode. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye!